Hello, everybody. I'm Krasi. Now we'll be looking at the next 15 days to come. Let's see what, after this great date, 1st of Nisan, which is today, the first appearance of the lunar crescent. So let's see what will happen for the next 15 days. I'll be looking at each one of them day by day. Now, please, if you want to take a look at my previous video, it is about the meaning of this day and how this day is describing the next 6 months. Even it has impact on the whole year, but it is very important because this is actually the lunar new year according to many, not only Babylonian, but the ancient civilizations. So take a look at this video. Now, let's see at the next 15 days. So as you know, classically, as always, for our era, traditionally, the moon now appears for the first time this evening in Pisces. And this is significant for the whole era and sub-era of Pisces because we are still in Pisces for the next 317 years. So the important beginning of this next 15 days, of course, it is major, it is for the whole uh, next year to come, but it will have impact on the next 15 days, is that the moon will eclipse Jupiter. And this is how it starts. So basically, this is showing some challenges related to Jupiterian matters, everything represented by Jupiter. It is about money, abundance, major political power figure. And yes, of course, Jupiter is representing also the children. So we may need to be more attentive, careful in general, with children and their safety. If you want, don't take it in a scary way. No, I'm just explaining you what Jupiter is representing. So Jupiter represents in 5 days after Mercury appears. Yes, this can be misleading. Yes, this can bring um, misleading lies and information replacing what Jupiter is taking away with himself, with his disappearance and with him being eclipsed by the moon. But also Jupiter, Mercury, when we are careful, represents the greatest hermetic, ancient, true knowledge. So in this sense, this can be very benevolent. Let's look, if you take a look at my other video, this will make more sense. Let's look then at the next 15 days to come. So we are starting from tomorrow, 23rd of March, which will be Thursday, and it will be 1st of Nisan day, 1st of Nisan. What is this day appropriate for? Yes, some new beginnings we can do, especially if they're related to study, knowledge, negotiations. Of course, we have to be careful when it comes to new spiritual projects, let's say, or teaching philosophical projects, because the main ruler of this, Jupiter, is becoming invisible. However, for some projects, for negotiations, even for travel, such new beginnings we can do. It is Thursday. The day is ruled by Jupiter. So, usually I'm telling you the planetary days, and also spiritually how you can benefit in order to connect with the planets and to have really their blessing if you want. So, if you welcome the sun in the morning, which is very ancient practice, Jupiter is ruling the day, and you can imagine the aura around yourself to be yellow, and you can wear citrine. The day is fine to travel, but we may need to be careful because Mars is squaring. We need to be careful how we speak to people so that we're not, involved in any conflicting situations or risks. Also, what can we do on this day? Yeah, in terms of fertility, still Jupiter visible. Yeah, to plant and just anything, it would be really very good. Medical interventions, no. Now let's see, a Friday, which is 24th March, which is so Friday, 24th of March, second lunar day, 2nd of Nisan. The moon is with Venus, with Rahu in Aries, great energy without any afflictions for sports activities, for some medical interventions, even with because also Venus is there, which are not very, extreme. On this day, we can really do martial sports, yoga, can be fine for new beginnings in such relation, sportive or some masculine work. Yes, great for planting up to anything. But for medical interventions, we may do, but still we may need to be a little bit careful, and still we may need to watch out to stay away from conflict and be careful when we drive, when we travel. The day is Friday ruled by Venus. So if you welcome the sun, Venus is ruling the day, and you can imagine pink aura around yourself, and you can wear um, pink quartz. And now we have 25th of March, which is Saturday, 3rd lunar day, 3rd of Nisan. Same thing. The day is ruled by Saturn, though. We welcome the sun. Saturn is ruling the day. You can imagine the aura around yourself to be blue, let's say, and you can wear blue sapphire. On this day, again, what we have to be a little bit careful how we travel, how we negotiate medical interventions, if not invasive, and activities martial, like sports, yoga, fixing things, martial activities could be appropriate. Then we have Sunday, which is 26th of March, 4th lunar day, a bit, quite intense, important. This lunar day is very good for maintaining your business, maintaining your financial status quo, not new initiatives. There is a square by Saturn. Great for arranging your finances. Beauty procedures, if not invasive, yes. Planting, agriculture, but carefully not to harm yourself a little bit, travel again, a bit careful. Beauty procedures I mentioned. It is a Sunday, day of the sun. You welcome the sun. You get the healthy sun rays, and you can imagine the aura, around yourselves, and you can wear garnet this day. Then we have Monday, 27th of March, 5th lunar day. Again, great position of the moon, but we have affliction by Saturn. Therefore, it's great financially, but to maintain your business, to arrange your finances, beauty procedures, if not invasive, create beauty, design, of course, but brilliant. Travel, negotiate a little bit carefully. New knowledge studies, it's really brilliant for that, and to enjoy beauty, art, good food. It's 5th lunar day, very, very, very powerful in a good sense, ruled by the moon. You welcome the sun, and moon is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself like light blue, and you can wear larimar, for example, or pearl. And then we have 28th of March, which is 7th lunar day. Here the moon is in very interesting degrees, very financial again, to maintain the status quo, to do financial work, not new beginnings, because you have got affliction, I told you. So we can, you can do artwork, enjoy beauty, create beauty, beauty procedures, yes, if not invasive. Even travel, negotiate, yes, study, research new knowledge, new studies, new philosophies, but a little bit careful, in terms of careful when you travel, when you negotiate a little bit, yes, is needed. And it is a day ruled by Mars because it's a Tuesday. It's Tuesday, 28th of March. You welcome the sun, Mars is ruling the day, and you can imagine the aura around yourself to be red, and you can wear a ruby. And then we have 29th of March, which is Wednesday, powerful moon in very interesting star related to business, related to commercial activities, negotiations. This could be also your focus, maybe. Um, Find for new beginnings in this regard. Find for studies, sharing your knowledge, teaching others, negotiations, very good studying, planting, new agriculture. It is a Wednesday, day of Mercury. You welcome the sun. You know, Mercury is ruling the day. You imagine light green aura around yourself, and you can wear an emerald. Then you have 30 March, which is Thursday. Also, the moon is very powerful, conjoined to one of the great twins on the sky. You know, and the moon is very, very powerful there, very interesting, very spiritual, but also great for, you know, great for negotiations, spiritual practices, even trade, maintaining your business, but maybe not really new beginnings. Well, actually, yes, some new beginnings could be appropriate related to commerce, negotiation, studies, medical interventions, yes, but not invasive. Still, the moon is waxing. And it is a Thursday, day of Jupiter, so you welcome the sun. You know, Jupiter is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be uh, yellow, and you can wear citrine. Then you have 31st March, which is Friday, day of Venus. You welcome the sun, you know, Venus is ruling the day. You imagine light pink aura around yourself, and you can wear pink quartz. Now, this day is interesting for enhancing your intuition, doing spiritual practices, for healing, for meditation. Great day for many activities, actually, for maintaining your house, new beginnings related to healing, beauty procedures you may, but not invasive. Medical interventions you may, but not invasive. And now we have Saturday, 1st of April, 10th lunar day. Again, you can make day for new beginnings related to spiritual practices, healing, maintaining your house, household, I mean. It is day great for agriculture, new agriculture, very good day to plant anything. It is very good for healing, I mentioned. Now, this is Saturday, day of Saturn. You welcome the sun. You know, Saturn is ruling the day. And then you can imagine when you welcome the sun that, you know, the aura around yourself is amethyst. And amethyst you can wear. And then you have 2nd of April, Sunday, but the moon has no course. This is not very much supporting any new businesses, new activities. You can maintain the status quo, work on your spirituality, work on your intuition, do healing on this day. No new medical interventions, no new beginnings on this day. It's a day, it's a Sunday day ruled by the sun, so you welcome the sun. And just the sun is ruling your day, you know, you can wear a ruby. Then you have 3rd of April, which is Monday. It's very beautiful position of the moon, but we have affliction by Saturn, by opposition. So, yes, it's a challenging day. You can, it's good to work on your fears, to get courage, to, you know, medical interventions, no new beginnings. Even to travel, we may need to be a little bit careful on this day. This is 3rd of April, Monday. But on this day, it's Monday, it's day of the moon. You can welcome the sun. You know, moon is during the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be light green, and you can wear pearl. But it's a day to be a little bit careful. No new medical interventions. Then we have 4th of April, which is Tuesday, which is 13th lunar day. Already we're approaching the full moon time. Not yet. They great for astrology, for astrological work. They great for Well, again, working on your courage, working on your moods. Welcome the sun. It's a Tuesday. On the 4th of April. Imagine um, the aura around yourself is Mars is ruling, so it's red, orange. It gives you very good energy and health, and you can wear red garnet, for example. But this day, be careful a little bit. It's great for enlightenment, for studies, working on your um, on your courage, mainly fighting depression, let's say, but really no new beginnings. Yes, you can plant. Yes, you can work in the nature. This would be brilliant. And now it is 5th of April, it is Wednesday, 14 lunar day. It is day ruled by Mercury. You welcome the sun, Mercury is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be light green, and you can wear an emerald. But be careful a little bit on this day. Mars is creating affliction, so not good for really for medical interventions. Careful how you travel, how you negotiate. Great to study, teach others. If you negotiate, watch out a little bit. Be very be a little bit careful so that you don't get involved into any conflicts. Be careful how you drive, how you travel, how you address people. Yeah, this is, I said, Wednesday, day of Mercury. And now we have already the full moon day. This full moon will happen on the axis of Virgo, Pisces. Not bad, brilliant for invisible Jupiter is there. It is great for, for studies, for um, great knowledge, for studying astrology. But Mars is creating a T-square, a little bit challenging. Be careful how you travel. Be careful how you negotiate with people. Be careful how you, in general, communicate with people. Therefore, it's not good for new beginnings. For medical interventions, it's not good. Just enjoy the day in terms of spirituality, knowledge, this way. And it's a Thursday ruled by Jupiter. So if you welcome the sun, Jupiter is ruling the day, so you can imagine the aura around yourself is yellow, and you can wear a citrine. But the day is great in terms of knowledge. It is in very interesting degrees in Virgo, which are very abundant and generous in terms of knowledge, the spiritual practices you can do, healing, but everything a little bit careful. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the best. I will soon be informing you about the phases of Jupiter. He becomes invisible. This will be important and interesting. Before he enters Aries, Jupiter will be invisible. Then, there are many interesting things happening. All the best to you, and see you very soon. Bye-bye.